And now it's time for Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech. Cristiano Simonetta with you, joined alongside by Stars head coach Rocky Russo. And Rocky, a 2-0 win for your team over the Sioux Falls Stampede tonight. I mentioned a wildly irrelevant stat, but I checked the guys in the lineup and I cross-referenced their first USHL points, goals, wins. Over 11 guys with their first point or goal coming against Sioux Falls. Cameron Whitehead recorded his first win in the USHL against Sioux Falls, so I guess it's only fitting he records his first USHL shutout. 33 saves tonight. How good was number 39?
He was awesome. I thought we had moments where we were really good defensively. I thought there was other moments where we were just okay, but he made some really, really big saves on the penalty kill. Couple saves that, like, he's making them look easy, and I'm very well aware of how difficult they are. And so, and then he makes a massive pad save with the net empty. He really showed some calm demeanor tonight, and he showed why he's ranked so high on that NHL Central Scouting list.
Did you sense any panic from the guys after the first 40 or here again after 40 minutes against Sioux Falls, a tied game at 0-0? You haven't played your best and you haven't really gotten to your game, but did you sense anything on the bench that you maybe had to settle down and say, hey, if we just play our game, we're still in this, we can take the lead and run with it?
No, I actually thought we were a little too calm. Like, I wanted to see some more urgency and some more energy, and I basically challenged them during the second intermission and said, if you want to play, like, you're going to play like your hair's on fire. And for whatever reason, like, we just have this laissez-faire approach at times, and that's getting a little bit old for me. And so there's going to be some guys that lose some ice time because they don't play with enough urgency for my personal personality. But, and in the third period, I thought we played better hockey. Obviously, we get a great goal by Shader, kicking it and driving to the net, which is what I was asking the forwards to do all night, ironically, and it came from a defenseman, and then big-time goal from a big-time player in Aiden Thompson.
Yeah, how good is it to have Carter Shade back? Didn't really expect him to be back after that upper body injury because you never know how those particular injuries can progress throughout a season. But for him, he comes back, the same building he left on December 18th. He's got goals in back-to-back games, a point streak of 5 games, number 7. It's not just the offense that he brings, though, because defensively it seems like you guys are able to break out of your own zone cleanly thanks to his exits.
He's so good. Like, he's so good, and he's so calm with the puck. He's poised. He makes 5-foot passes. He picks pucks up with heavy pressure. He's able to wheel the net and just kind of push a forechecker off his back and make the right play. And then obviously he's gaining confidence from an offensive perspective. We were seeing that at the end of the first half there at Christmas, and he picked up right where he left off here today. So just really happy to have Shader back. He's such a calming influence on the bench too. He's a leader, and I know he doesn't wear a letter, but he's definitely a leader in our room. And I think the guys feel that level of comfort when he's on the bench and when he's out there.
The penalty kill was perfect tonight. I know you don't want to talk about how many times you entered the box, but you said you needed a block on Ryan Healy's power play goal on Saturday. I think you got enough blocks tonight from the guys up front, making Whitehead's job a little bit easier.
Yeah, I thought we were great on the PK. Obviously, I thought the first call was absolutely terrible, the face-off call. That's just a linesman that wants attention, in my opinion, and that's frustrating. I didn't like the holding call on Gleb. The high stick on Johnson, the first one, it's a penalty. Like, it's a lazy penalty on Johnny, and he knows better. But the second one is just a follow-through, and that is not a penalty. And ironically, the referee says to me, well, it wasn't a shot. Well, it was a shot. He shot the puck, and he followed through. And in junior hockey, it's not a high stick on a follow-through, but it is what it is. I've grown accustomed to what we deal with in this league, and we just have to find a way to battle through. And I thought tonight we did a great job of that. Obviously, Kostas had about 7 blocks in the one penalty kill, and I told him had he just shot the puck on the 2-on-1, he probably wouldn't have had to go through all that. But he was able to get a couple big blocks. Joe LeMay with a couple big blocks. I was really happy and proud with our sacrifice from that perspective.
And then you head into another intimidating building. in Des Moines against the Buccaneers, a group that you're undefeated against, 2-0. What's the keys? I know you may not be wanting to think too much about that game tomorrow night, but in order to get a sweep after being swept, what does your guys need to do?
You know what? We just obviously it's so hard to win in this league and so hard to win on the road that our focus right now is enjoying the 2 points we got tonight. But, tomorrow is going to have to be more of the same. Like, we need to find a way to stay out of the box, and there's going to have to be some punishment is the best way for me to put it. Like, I'm not going to put up with the lazy penalties anymore, the stick penalties and the hooks and the holds. Like, it's got to stop. And it's frustrating the guys that aren't taking them, because not only are we having to kill penalties for 8, 10, 12 minutes a night. That's 8, 10, 12 minutes of 5-on-5 we're not playing, and in that period of time, maybe we're drawing power plays. So we're hurting our ability to get power plays. We're spending too much time away from the 5-on-5, which we're good at, and so it's going to cost guys ice time. Is the best way for me to put it. If you can't stay out of the box and only take the hard penalties, then you're not going to be able to play. And I'm happy to take the hard penalties. I'm happy to take the boarding and the cross check and whatever occasionally. Offensive zone penalties drive me bananas. You're 200 feet from your net, and the guy's literally skating towards his own goal line, and you're taking a penalty. Like, that is just, it's mentally something that we have to clean up. And so, guys are going to realize if they keep doing it, they're not going to play, and that should solve the issue pretty quickly.
Rocky, thanks for doing this. Congrats on the win. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.